Mandawe, Mandawe. Welcome to my channel, and my name is Maidi, spiritually Ngakatlukhulu. Welcome to the channel again, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about my Malombo session, my experience, how it went and how it felt for me. Okay, but first I want to give you a timeline on what happened before for me to know that I needed to organize Malombo for the Mandawe spirits. So I'm gonna invite you into my personal space now, my dream land, and my personal life. So you get to spiritual what? Ears, okay, to hear things out. And guys, and if you want to interpret while I'm talking, you're welcome. But I've already interpreted my things and I finished anyway. But you can just listen to how I interpret dreams as well. Some of my dreams, okay? Some of my dreams are dreams and conversations. So they're mixed together. And I'll get to that. So you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? So the timeline for me. On the 23rd of November 21, okay? Talking about this year, I had the Mandawe dream. Okay, let me let you know how I work with the Mandawe spirits, especially when it comes to dreams, and how I know it's them. Remember, Mandawe spirits for me, and they do things about preservation. They do things related to nature, right? And people, humanity, right? And they're about ecology, those kind of things, things like that. That is my Mandawe spirits. Let me see, don't forget, it's making the world a better place for everyone, okay? Conservation, that is the Mandawe spirits, my Mandawe spirits, what they're here to do with me. They're about those things, okay? I'll repeat them again so that you understand. The Mandawe spirits, they come to me to help me understand things to do with humanity, to do with ecology, to do with making the world that we live in a better place, preservation, everything to do with the culture, how we used to live, amongst nature, okay? Conservation, that is my Mandawe spirits. They come to me with that kind of information. That's what they're here to do with me, to help me understand that bit about them, and to help me as well to live in that way. That is my Mandawe spirits. Okay? And these Mandawe spirits, I told you I'll come back to you to explain to you where these Mandawe spirits are from. So these Mandawe spirits, my ones, they can be traced back to Zimbabwe. Forget about the borders that were created for administration purposes for the colonizers, right? Now, before borders, they could be traced back to where we know Zimbabwe to be, right? Then to be along the Ndawu people from that bit, Zimbabwe. That is my Mandawe spirits. And my Mandawe spirits, they are not human like we know human as we know them. They were never my ancestors, right? They were never my ancestors. But their spirits can be traced back to the Ndawu people in Zimbabwe. Because you remember, if you watch my first video about the Mandawe spirits, the way I explained them, they are water spirits. They live near the Ndawu spirits in Zimbabwe. These are my Mandawe spirits. So, when you have the Mandawe spirits, guys, You need to ask them for information yourself. You need to ask your spirits to explain to you where they come from and who they are. You know, I can understand why some Mandawe spirits can come as our ancestors as we know them. You see me now, when I die, I'll become someone's ancestors, right? Because I already have the Mandawe spirits. They will think the Mandawe spirits are me because I'll be coming as an ancestor. Okay? It doesn't mean that to me. Now I'm explaining to you about me, not anyone else, me, and how the Mandawe spirits explain things to me. For me, for my knowledge, for me to understand them. Okay? When I go to my people as an ancestor, they will think that I was part of what? The ancestor with they wouldn't think that I was carrying the Mandawe water spirits. They will be thinking that I, as an ancestor, I'm coming. I'm a Mandawe spirits because obviously I appear as that. Okay? What the Mandawe are explaining to me is that they are water spirits, and they lived, my ones, amongst the Ndawu people that can be traced back to where? To Zimbabwe. The Ndawu people that can be traced back to Zimbabwe. And it means that I must have had ancestors in my family that can be traced back to Zimbabwe, who carried the Mandawe spirits. It doesn't mean my ancestors were Mandawe spirits. It means that my ancestors would have been the Ndawu people, traced back to Zimbabwe, near where the Mandawe spirits are. Do you understand what I'm saying here? I'm explaining things to do with me. So as people, as healers and soon to be healers, this information, the Mandawe spirits can give you this information themselves. If you ask them, they can give you this information easily to you. They can tell you who they are themselves. You don't need to read a book. They can tell you, they can give you that information themselves. You can hear them. They can even run a film for you through dreams, explaining to you about themselves. Everyone who's got the Mandawe spirits can get this information directly from the Mandawe spirits themselves. This information can be taken directly from the spirits that you're carrying, the Mandawe spirits that you're carrying. These Mandawe spirits, they work differently with everyone. Their gifts are different for everyone. That is the Mandawe spirits. This information is easily available to us, the Mandawe spirits agents, the Mandawe spirits ambassadors, the living. We can access that information straight from the Mandawe spirits that we are carrying within us. This information I'm sharing. You can get them to tell you exactly what I'm saying here about my ones that they told me this information themselves. You can get it. Okay? But it's just that I don't even know what's taking me there. I was meant to be talking about the MALOMBO guys. I think I'll just do the second video to talk about Malombo, okay? Because this is taking me out.